The sheer variation possible in crafting a library of player actions conveys the complexity and the nuance of game interaction design. The task of creating and refining these actions poses a number of challenging questions. How can we design interactions which contribute to player satisfaction and enjoyment while simultaneously blending with the greater game experience so as not to be intrusive? To what degree should each action have a noticeable impact on the game's world? And what degree of performance should these impacts have? How can we effectively communicate the sequences of players' actions without overwhelming them or giving an impression of condescension? How can we isolate what makes a given instruction fun when the definition of fun in itself is so nebulous and elusive? It is the job of an interaction designer to answer these questions, along with the dozens more that arise with any design task, and deliver a satisfying experience. This requires an intimate understanding of player needs, preference, preference, and motivations, as well as foundational knowledge built from existing designers. A good starting point, therefore, is to assess how games and the way we play them has evolved throughout the course of history. A relatively brief history of game interaction. For 5,000 years ago, as Asian civilization blossomed in northern Africa and the Mid East, people invented and played games. In our first few millennia as a society, early humans began practicing agriculture, economics, and law, while simultaneously exploring the arts and creating the first known games. These games range in strategic complexity and varied in their cultural or religious significance. For many of these games, only fragmented artifacts survive, and the exact rules are long since faded or changed throughout the generations to become a distant cousin of their past selves. The past selves, nonetheless, from what does